And I believe we're live. We're back at you right again. This is Crypto Leprechaun back at you. Just wanted to check in tonight, guys. It's Christmas night. Um, it's actually not now for me. It's 1:25 in the morning on Sunday, the day after Christmas. But you know what? For me, it's still the day of until I go to sleep, and I've not been to bed yet, so it's still Christmas for me. So, for all of you out there that I've not talked to or haven't seen me yet today, I will say Merry Christmas to all of you and Happy Holidays. Actually, no, you know what? Merry Christmas. I'm not a big fan of Happy Holidays. But, anyways, um, Happy Hanukkah as well. But anyways, I just wanted to see how you guys were doing. Talk a little bit about DogeCoin, whatever comes up. I really don't have anything specific to talk about tonight. I just want to jump on here and say hi, see how you were all doing. Was hoping for maybe possibly few inter- a few interactions, and maybe somebody would jump in here live. We had somebody come in here and they just jumped out. So um, I don't know if you're watching this later or watching this whenever. Feel free to please jump down there below and hit that like button, the subscription button, and ring a ding ding that bell so you know when I'm live. I would love for you guys to come in and converse with me. Um, if I can get this chat rocking and rolling, I would have a lot more to do and a lot more to talk about. I'd love to be able to have. I would love to be able to have people to bounce things off of. And as I'm just starting out my new channel, um, see what people have to say and questions they have, and we can bounce things off of each other. I'm not a genius, obviously, and I don't have all the answers, but we can at least bounce things off of each other and talk about them and discuss what's up. Also, I'm coming live because I had originally said that I would come live 4 or 5, 6 days a week. It all depends on the week. Obviously, I've got a 4-year-old son that I get every other weekend. So on those weeks, I probably will not be streaming on the weekends when I have him because it is, as you may or may not know, it would be very difficult to stream with a 4-year-old hanging off of your leg. Um, but anyways, I just want to come in and say hey, wish everyone a Merry Christmas, um, and go from there. I feel like I have been watching the charts today during Christmas. I don't have a huge family, a large family, so we have already celebrated Christmas a few days before today or Saturday, whatever, however you want to call it. It gets all confusing, but anyway, before actually Christmas Day. So, anyways, I've been watching the charts some today, and Dogecoin is holding pretty steady in the high 18s at least, and hitting. It was even over 19 there for a while. So I really hope that we have found a new floor of really, we're actually closer to about right now. We've been for a while, for a long while. We've been, over the 18.5 mark for our new floor. So that floor just keeps on rising, keeps on going up and up and up. And that's what you want. You want a lower or you want a higher floor every time that you figure that a new floor comes out. So hopefully that's what we're getting. We shall see. I got a couple other coins I'm taking a look at, which is obviously Bitcoin. It is dropped below 50 again. It is at 49,929. 49,929, yeah. So it is just flirting with that 50,000 mark again. If it can just go over 50,000, I really thought we were at a $50,000 floor on Bitcoin, but apparently we're not. So, um, which I mean, I don't know, 49.9 is pretty darn close to the 50,000. It's just tickle on his butt a little bit. So hopefully we can get back over 50,000 mark because unfortunately, as you guys know, the crypto market goes with Bitcoin. It follows it. It follows it like a little puppy and its mother. So until the day comes where Bitcoin gets flipped and somebody like XRP or Ethereum or Solano or I don't know. I mean, it's up in the air. Somebody like that can flip it. We're gonna be riding on the coattails of Bitcoin, unfortunately, which is okay when Bitcoin's doing great, but when Bitcoin's not doing well, then the whole crypto world's not doing well, and that stinks. That sucks. So we are hopefully going to get to the point where we don't have to rely on Bitcoin. I hope. Back to DogeCoin. Dogecoin. Oh, Elon did put out a really cool tweet today. Yeah, of his dog Floki in a Santa outfit, and he was had the gold chain of a with the Dogecoin on the emblem of it. So that was pretty cool. However, it didn't seem to do much to the market. I don't know. I'm not sure when he posted that, when it came out, if it maybe had a quick spike. Um, I'm not seeing anything extraordinary. I mean, yeah, we were around 19. I guess around noon it hit almost 19.5. So maybe that was when it was. It seems to be about the high point of the day. So that's probably about when it was. Oh no, about 4 or 5 o'clock. It also hit about that. So I'm not sure when he put it out, but about both those times it hit around 19.5. So it could have been around either one of those two. Is probably what I'm guessing. And then we had a little decline down to about 18.6, and now we're at 18.1868. Which is right around sideways. So now we're back into the sideways path. However, the good thing is we're trading sideways at 18.6, 18.7 now instead of 16, 16.5, 16.7. So there's the story of the higher floor, you know. So let's keep that path going, and slow and steady wins the race. Ask the turtle. So I wouldn't mind if every week it went up a penny or two. If it went up a couple pennies every week, I'd be a happy camper. I'd be a real happy camper. So we shall see. It looks like it was oversold just a little bit ago, a little while ago, about 11 o'clock tonight. It was very well oversold. Doge was, and it rebounded a little bit from that. And here we are right now at where we're at. We're 18.6. So I don't know. It's just unfortunately a lot of crypto right now is in the red. There's a lot of red and green, which is ironic because it's Christmas colors. But that's just ironic because that's what they always are. It's not like it's different than what it usually is. So right now we're red and green. Quite a bit of red. TradingView is showing that Doge is down 2.01%. But like I said last night, I'm not sure. I don't know what kind of time frame they're using. I don't know if they're using that since midnight my time. Probably, I'm guessing, which is an hour and a half ago, because I know it's not for the day. I mean, it might be, I guess, but because last night it was right around the 19.5 mark. So I guess it could have been. I was hoping that last night we were going to break through the 20 mark. Never did. Not when I was watching, anyways. I did have a chart up all night last night, or all morning this morning, and just so you guys could watch, and if you didn't have access to a chart, you could watch and see where we were at live. But I'm not going to do that very often. I just did that to do it, to see if it worked. I'm still working on. I'm still getting working on getting an OBS software. I've got to upgrade that aspect of it because I've got a really good camera. Still looks just a little grainy to me. I don't know if it's just I don't know. Sometimes it looks grainier than others. I don't know if it's my web feed or my internet feed. I've got about the best internet you can get, so it shouldn't be that. And I've got a pretty pricey webcam, so that shouldn't be it either. I'm guessing there's probably a lot of adjustments I need to make in my software, probably to my camera. My microphone doesn't seem to be too bad. I feel like it's picking up on a lot of stuff. So yeah, with that, anyways. But back to the whole, I got off the whole Doge thing again. I'm kind of hit and miss, and I'm all over the place. I've had a long couple of days. I had my son for the day before and all day Christmas Eve, and Santa brought him a Nintendo Switch, and I am now a gamer. We played, I swear, I think we played I figured it out, we played 17 out of 22 hours that he was here, or in that time frame. He was here longer than that, but in that time frame that he got it until the time that he went home, we played for 17 hours in that 22 hours. So, and that includes 5 hours sleep. We played till 5 in the morning, and I thought, oh, good, he's going to sleep in. He's going to sleep forever. And boom, we go to sleep at 5 in the morning. He passes out. I pass out. And 11 a.m., he's up, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, wanting to play video games. I'm like, oh, dude. I'm like, that was 6 hours sleep. But I need 10 hours sleep to thrive or to not feel bad, which is really hard to do with a 4-year-old. So I'm pretty used to it actually, but I don't know if you ever completely get used to it. Anyways, we made a deal. We made it through. We ate some breakfast, drank some milk, and went right back at it. Played Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, which I will say I used to play a lot of Mario Kart back in the day. And we probably played, I don't know how many 100 races we probably played, but I only didn't get first once. And that's because the damn Bowser threw a turtle shell at me right at the finish line, spun me around, passed me, and I was actually spinning as I crossed the finish line. Hey, Bowser got first. And it was a computer, it wasn't even. We played with my brother and my son, and it wasn't even one of those two. It was stupid computer Bowser. So I finished second once and first every other time. Now I will say, I will let out a little secret. That was only a 50cc, so I still need to play on the. It goes all the way up to I don't know, 2000cc. I know it goes to 100, 150, 200cc, and there's all kinds of faster equipment and stuff you can get. But with my 4-year-old, we've just been playing 50cc. Yeah, that's plenty. And then also for him, I have the assist on. So because otherwise, it was taking right around an hour for him to complete a race, with running off the road and everything. So with the assist on, it helps keep him on the road, and which even then I still like, because if I win a race, then I get a few minute break while he finishes the race, because I can finish 3 laps in just a couple minutes. I pass him a couple times, and then he comes in 12th out of 12, comes rolling in, and thinks he won. So, anyways, back to crypto. I really feel like what's going to happen is I feel like this week. Um, hold on one second. Yeah, I feel like this week that I think this next coming week is going to be a huge week for crypto. I think that the week between Christmas and New Year's Eve is going to be big. I've been calling this for the last couple weeks. I think what I hope Doge is doing right now is coiling up like a snake, and I think that it's just coiling up, and then it's gonna strike. It's gonna strike like a snake, like a rattlesnake, and it's gonna go to the moon. And I think it's gonna go pretty high this week. I would not doubt that by the end of year, I am calling a prediction of. I know this is pretty broad, but right now we're 18 cents. I'm going to say we're going to be between 25 and 30. I think we'll be between 25 and 30 cents. And on the grand scale of things, 5 cents is not really that big because we're talking. I mean, it's eventually going to go to a dollar, $2. So um, that's not really going all crazy on prediction status. I really think it's going to go between probably closer to the 25, 26, 27 mark. Um, so I will. Okay. With that said, I will put a price prediction of I think on December 31st by midnight, by New Year's Eve, when the ball falls, I think the Doge will be right around 26 cents. Let's hope. I think it's gonna be 26 cents. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope it's like 86 cents. I mean, I would love to be wrong that bad. But I think we're going to see a little bit of a pump. It's not going to be crazy until quarter one. Quarter one, we got a lot of things coming out. We got a Doge One mission. We got Robinhood wallets. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. I can't even think of everything right now. I've had so much going on. But maybe if Floki tweets a couple more times, and this and that, we'll have a little bit more going on. I don't think Elon's done. I think Elon is going to continue to. He's been a lot more active here recently, if you haven't noticed, with Doge tweeting in the last couple weeks. So I feel like he's leading up to something. I don't know when Doge is going to start accepting, or I'm not sure when Tesla is going to start accepting Doge, but it's going to be soon. As far as the merchandise, he already said that he would. I tried a couple days. Now I haven't tried recently. I haven't tried today, but I tried a couple days ago, and it's still not. It's still asking for I think Apple Pay's the only way you can pay or credit card. So right now you still can't. Um, please don't mind my boxes and everything back here in the back. I collect sports cards. As you can see, there's a Topps baseball set. I'm trying to buy my son a complete set every year, at least one complete set every year since he's been born. So that's the 2021 set, and I've got like other boxes and stuff that I've purchased things from, and the shipping material for it. So I save that, and then when I mail stuff back out, I just recycle it, which has been phenomenal. So I don't know why more people don't do that. I think that a lot of people do, but instead of having to go out and buy all the crap, I just recycle it. I just shove it in the corner. I'm in my office. This is my office. This is where I do all my trading. I used to be, my brother and I used to be big into real estate. When the housing crash hit around 2008, really took a toll on our business. And we sold out of a lot of stuff, got out a lot of it. We still have 6 or 7 units that we rent out, rental homes, and then I do this on the side, the crypto, and then I also run a couple poker games, legal. For our local Moose Club. I run the poker game there, which we have a license for. It's charity gaming. Um, and then I run an online um, poker app on the phone, and I have a club. So if anyone out there is interested, please let me know, and I can get you set up. Faux show, and it's a really good group, really fun group, lots of good guys. So I don't know if anybody, if you're interested in poker or sports cards. I love this. I love to talk sports cards. So if anybody out there um, watches this later, which I get all my views and all my likes and subscriptions after I go live, so I don't know if I'm hidden or what. But like I said earlier, my brother, as a test, went on last night and he found me. So I don't know if I popped up or if he had to search me. So I may not be completely hidden. I ought to. I'm just gonna get on YouTube real quick and see if I would happen to. I pop up first, right beside Living with Lucy. So I don't know. We're both live. Living with Lucy's live too. I like her. She's all right. That's probably why I'm not getting any views because everybody's there watching her. But that's okay. She helped me get into crypto. Um, Crypto Batman, I give all the credit to because he got me into to Doge. I love Crypto Batman, and then he turned me on to Steven Steele, which is a stand-up dude. Really great guy, and he will always answer all your questions, except for one that I have up to him right now that he is not answering. But that's okay. He's a busy man. That's okay. I understand. And then Crypto or Stephen Steele turned me on to Living with Lucy, I believe. I think, or I might have just stumbled onto Lucy. I don't. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure Stephen Steele turned me on to Living with Lucy. She actually has two channels, Living with Lucy and the Lucy Show. I think. In the Lucy Show, I think I'm not sure if I got this mixed up, have this mixed up or not, but the Lucy Show, I believe, is just it's all about just kind of whatever. It doesn't have to do with really crypto. I mean, she may talk about crypto for a few minutes, um, but the Living with Lucy show is all about crypto, which is the one that I mainly watch. So I will watch both of them. Man, I tell you what, one thing I didn't realize is when you do this, your throat does really get dry. I've listened to Steven Steele and Lucy talk about how dry their, how their throats get so dry, and I never really believed it until you start talking for 20 minutes to an hour, your throat really does get dry. So I've got a nice pure Sprite apple that I'm sipping on and enjoy this holiday. Um, it's Sprite with something in it. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say the name of it or not, but it's a whiskey, and it starts with a C and ends with an oil, and it is apple. So it is very tasty, very yummy. It's a little sweet. It gets a little bit to the point where it's a little bit sweet after you have a couple of them. But that's all right. That's okay. So I am. If you guys could just hold on 1 second, I have to use the restroom. So let me use the restroom, and I will be right back. Please hold tight. And boom, I'm back. Sorry about that. Took me a few minutes. I let my dog out as well as going to the restroom myself, and there was on the corner of my road there was a black figure that was sitting on the not like a person but like an animal, and I don't know if it was a cat or a fox or what, but my dog took off like a bat out of hell and tried to chase this thing down, and it almost got it, but it ran into the woods, and my dog wouldn't run into the woods after it. Thank goodness. But I had to get her back, and I got her back. So, anyways, that was kind of an unexpected occurrence that happened, but it happens. So I don't know. I know I'm not getting any chatters because it has something to do with the algorithm, however you want to say it. I watched several videos about it, and a lot of it has to do with your streaming and the viewers that you have. Which I mean, a couple of my videos have gotten like mega views, but it's all after I stream live. Um, and I don't know if I'm not putting in the right catchphrases. Um, like I'll have people like come in and then like go right back out. So it's like I don't know, they're not even giving it a chance to like see what my channel's about. Maybe I just need to get with like Lucy or Steven Steele and say, hey, when you guys are done, would you please send some people my way? Maybe they would like my vibe, like what I got going on. Because if I could just get some people to bounce some things off of, it would make things so much easier and so much more fun than just sitting here straight talking to myself. Um, and as I've noticed, I need to wash my Colts hat. It's brand new and I already need to wash it. My hats get dirty quick. I'm a busy man. I get dirty. Um, but anyways, let me check the charts out again here. Man, I don't know. Is that thing froze? We're still at 18.6 for Doge. It's gonna be hard to get at 25 when we're stuck at 18.6, aren't we? Yeah, it's still there. Man, it charts full. It's weird freaking. It should be going up because it just not very long ago it was very undersold, oversold. Um, but it's not responding very well. I don't know. I'm guessing there's some whale action. Some whales sold off at probably 18.6. Maybe I hope they're not thinking it's gonna go down. Probably. I don't know. Well, the problem is with crypto is that so many whales control so much of the crypto world that your average Joe, like you and I, cannot contend with. Like a couple clicks of their buttons and they can move the market. And we're sitting here buying, 10,000 Doge at a time, or 1,000 Doge at a time, or whatever. It's just it, that's the only thing. Sometimes it makes me think that, well, I mean, but the stock market's not much different. Where your hedge funds do the same thing. They're so big that they can move the market with just a click of their button as well. So it's not any different. It's just in a different market. Um, what is so alluring with crypto is that you can do it 24/7 to, every single day. Here it is, Christmas, or it was Christmas Day, and we're trading crypto. Or I didn't, but you could. Um, I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna turn my hat around for a minute. This is how I game. Because the bill of my hat, I sound like Elon. The bill of my hat gets in my way, so I turn it around backwards so I don't have to worry about my the bill of my hat getting in my way, because when I'm playing Mario Kart, I mean, it's pretty serious. You don't want that getting in the way of some like random banana in the middle of the road. It's bad news. So is anybody out there? Anybody want to chat? Anybody want to say anything? Because I know that sometimes I've heard, and my brother's been on here, and it doesn't show up on the counter, but there are people watching. It just doesn't show. I'm sorry, I've got bad knee that sometimes I have to rub. And trust me, it's my knee. But a lot of times, or sometimes, it doesn't show on the counter, but there are actually people watching. So if there's anybody out there that wants to say, hey, hi, Merry Christmas, hi, Crypto Leprechaun, how are you doing today? I would love that. That would be great. That would be wonderful. I've talked to Lucy, and I've told her before that my dog's name is Lucy. She heard her name. Anyway, I've talked to Living with L before, and what was I doing? Oh, I was trying at the time. I was trying to get more Twitter followers, and I asked her if she minded if I would. I keep saying I'm trying to get over that too. I'm sorry. I asked her if I would be able to not shill, but advertise my Twitter. So I was trying to get more followers at the time. It's amazing how things explode. At the time, I had a bet with my son that he said I couldn't get 100 followers by the end of the year, and I told him I could. And at the time, I had 60 or I don't know 49 or 52, something like that, right around 50s. And I asked her if she minded if I advertised on her channel for people to add me on Twitter because I was trying to get over 100 because I had a bet with my son, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, yeah. She's like, Crypto, she's like, you do whatever you want. She said, you're a follower of mine. You're more than welcome. Anybody's more than welcome to advertise anything they got going on, even, stream, whatever. So I might get on there and I might advertise streaming on hers to try to get some people in here, try to get this started. And kind of go from there. Um, Also, behind me, actually, as I'm looking, there's a picture up there of my brother and me and John Mellencamp in front of my parents' house. We were in a video of John Mellencamp. It's called Human Wheels. Human Wheels. I don't want to sing it, but we were in a video that was called Human Wheels, and we got this photo op with John after the video was shot in our house. The whole video wasn't shot in our house, but our part was shot in the house. And we know John. I know John. His sister actually lived across the street from us. And I'm actually from the small town. So I know the whole family. And was actually best friends with his nephew. But, and really good friends with his other nephew. But anyways, that's what that picture is. It's me, my brother standing up behind us, and John Mellencamp. So that's what that's all about. And I don't know, I've never really talked about the elephant in the room, but obviously I'm a little person, and I just thought I'd bring it up because of the picture. You can really tell there, and as you can't tell from my arms and whatnot, my elf ears. That's everything. I've been very busy with helping Santa. Um, he's been keeping me busy. And but anyways, I'm a little person. I have a type of dwarfism called dystrophic dysplasia, and it's a very rare form of dwarfism. There are over 200 types of dwarfism, I think probably more than that. I don't know. Some of my dwarf friends might have to help me out with that. Um, but there's at least 200 forms, types of dwarfism out there, and dystrophic dysplasia just happens to be one of them. It's short for DD, dystrophic dysplasia, DD. There's been many times I've needed a DD. But anyways, so to go ahead and just cut the elephant out of the room, let's get that over with. Um, yes, I'm a little person, and I do have an average sized son with an average sized female. Um, the way that happens is it's my type of dwarfism is genetic. So obviously, I carry the gene, and for me to have another dwarf little person, the mother would have to carry the gene. And if she did carry the gene, then there would only be a 50% chance that she would have a child with dwarfism. And so she actually got tested. Not that it really mattered. She wanted to know. But she got tested before we had our son, and she tested negative for the gene. So we knew 100% that our son was going to be born average sized. And he is taller than me. He's been taller than me for quite a while. I think since, man, I don't know. I've got a growth chart that I've just done on the wall in my kitchen beside my fridge. Kind of like my grandma did that for the grandkids. Not so much for me and my brother because we really we didn't really grow. But for my cousins and I don't know, we were probably on there somewhere. But anyways, I've got a growth chart. I'll have to look. I think since he was like around 2.5, he's been my height, and now he's surpassed me. He's blown right by me. He's actually, ironically, he's like 80th percentile in height and like 50 percentile in weight. So he's like skinny and tall for 4 years old. Like a lot of people can't believe he's only 4. Like a lot of people would think that he's like 6. I mean, he's that big. So ironically, the thing is, in my family and his mother's family are all pretty tall people. Um, so and my dad's 6'2". My grandfather was, I think, I'm pretty sure he was 6'2". And my aunts are for females. I have 2 aunts, and they're I would say on the taller side. And their kids, all of my aunt's kids are tall. My one aunt has 3 girls, and they're all tall for girls. And my other aunt, who lives like on the West Coast, um, all of her kids are tall. And so I do have one uncle who's shorter, and his kids are shorter. But he married a shorter lady, so they had shorter children. Um, but basically, the odds are that he's going to be a tall kid. I'm guessing he'll be about 6'2", if I had to guess, which is perfect. That's a perfect height to play point guard. Um, Maybe just a shade short. He's going to have to be about 6'4" to be a good quarterback. However you got. Um, I don't know. You got a couple of short quarterbacks in the league. Um, Kyrie, um, who play the Colts tonight. How about them Colts? How about them Blue? Beat Arizona. Yeah, big win. They are doing good. Doing good. They're gonna make playoffs. They're gonna make. I mean, they still got a chance to win the division, which would be unbelievable because Tennessee's sliding. But gosh, dang, they shouldn't have won that game the other night. They don't win that game. The Titans don't win that game the other night, man. They're tied, and then but the Colts wouldn't win the tiebreaker. But then still, they would have to. They could just if the Colts could just win out, they just play Vegas and Jaguars. I mean, they beat Arizona tonight with 40 guys out. I think it was, or whatever it was. It was like a phenomenal number. And Taylor still had like over 100 yards rushing. Almost the whole offensive line was out, half the defense, and Taylor still had over 100 yards rushing. Unbelievable. I know most of it, 40 of it came in one play, but you know what? You still got to count it. You can't take it away. He did it. So bring it. Go horse. Um, I've never actually said what state I'm from, but I'm sure you guys can probably pretty much figure it out since I said I'm from the small town and I'm a Colts fan. And yeah, so I don't know. A lot of influencers are very, like, very um, withdrawn from identifying exactly where they're from or where they're at. Um, but um, I don't know. It depends on what you're doing, I think, and what the risk is. I know there's some risk, and you don't want to tell everything, which I haven't. Still, um, I still haven't told exactly everything. I'm not sure if I've told how old I am or not yet. I'm old enough to remember when I think I think I'm old enough to remember when the Atari 2700 came out. I just always remember having one. I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. I know my brother is. I remember having an old Apple computer that was like 8-inch screen, and it was just green. The screen was just green, and you could play, like, there was a couple stupid games on there we played. There was like a maze game. Um, Other than that, I don't even know what. I mean, it was all like DOS. So I mean, and nobody knew how to work. I mean, I can remember you had to hit like colon run dash games dash whatever. It was just crazy. Now you just hop on, hit a button, boom, 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 bam, bam, boom, shaka laka. Um, I got a couple buttons ready to go, ready fired up. So when I ever get to the point where if I can get monetized, if I can ever get a super chat, I got a couple buttons lined up. They're gonna be sweet. They're gonna be awesome. So hopefully that's cool. Um, I don't know. I I think maybe I'm streaming too late at night because it is 2:10 in the morning where I live. And I know Lucy. She's got 28 people watching right now. I don't know. However, I will say she has 34,000 subscribers, and I have 300 and some. So that's probably a lot of it. Her subscribers see her getting notices, even if they're not on. So their phone blows up, lights up when she goes live, and they can just go straight to her live broadcast. So if I've got 300 people subscribed, and when I go live, I mean, there's a good chance that 290 of them are in bed. 300 compared to 34,000, it's a big difference. So you know what? We just got to build, and just like the Egyptians, build that pyramid. I shouldn't say pyramid because it's not like a pyramid. I don't want you to think I'm talking about like a pyramid scheme or anything like that. But build that base. Build that base. And we'll get there. I just, I really enjoy doing this. That's what I hate. The fact that I don't have anybody to talk to. Because the more I do this, actually, the more I'm enjoying it. Um, the more I'm enjoying talking to people. Um, oh, let's Twitter that I'm live. Maybe I'll get some people. Maybe I'll get some people in, huh? Just try it and see what happens. I don't know. Maybe I'll get some people in. I just found that button. Sweet. All right, cool. Well, we'll try. I shared it on Twitter, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get some people in. I do need to do something about that mess back here. That's bothering me. And I was hanging out that Colts thing. This used to be my blue. I call this my blue room, which was my Colts like fan cave. And since I have, we used to have an office in town, and we moved it. When we sold a lot of our real estate, we ended up closing the office and moving it out here to my house. And so it's basically in my office now, or in my house, my third bedroom that I don't use. So it is in there now. And so I'm like in between uh, basically an office and a man cave and a day trading desk. I do have a TV over here to my left because I have to stay up on sports. I'm a sports guru. Um, I did. I have done a lot of betting on sports, but I tell you what, I get to the point where I get burned out on betting on sports. And it's like tonight, I didn't bet anything on either one of the two games, and I really enjoyed just sitting back watching the Colts game and not feeling like the world was going to come to an end if they didn't cover the spread, which they did. They would have. I would have won, but that's all right. It's part of life, right? Um, yeah. So, anyways, I'm sorry. I'm just checking up on a couple things here. Um, but anyways, yeah. So, anybody out there? Is there anybody out there that's not showing that's watching that would like to know anything or would like to discuss anything? Here, let me move this out of my way on my koozie, my favorite koozie. I wish I knew. I wish I were drunk. Also, I'm a Notre Dame fan, so if uh, if you can't start putting two and two together where I'm located, then you probably have some geographical issues. Notre Dame fan, IU fan, no John Mellencamp, Colts fan. Mm, that's all you get. That's all you should need. But that's all you should get. So, does anybody out there watch Joe Rogan? I love Joe Rogan. I love his podcast. He is so real and so live, and like he doesn't care. He smokes weed on air and gets drunk, drinks, and I'm pretty sure I watch all that on YouTube. So it's like I don't know what how he can get away with it, but I know I've seen other influencers like Crypto Batman won't talk about what he's drinking or whatnot. He has catchphrases for what it is because he's afraid to say the actual word for I don't know because I think he's afraid of copyright infringes, which I understand. He doesn't want a 5-hour stream to get copyright strike against it and then lose all that funding from that just because he said one word, which I understand. It's very understandable. And I've got a long hair sticking out here somewhere. I need to get a co-host. Maybe Artifact. I think Artifact and I would jive pretty well. He seems very chill and very cool, and I think because Crypto Batman is pretty much not streaming anymore. He only does when he gets paid, pretty much, which I don't blame him. It is what it is. And uh, they don't know. I shouldn't say that. I apologize, Crypto Batman. You know, it's not just all about that. Hey, I got somebody chat popped in. Hey, how you doing? Anybody want to talk? I'm talking about crypto and DogeCoin. Are you a Doge lover? Because we're taking Doge to the moon, baby. Doge to the moon. Taking Doge to the moon. They look Arabic. uh, but it's not showing up on my counter. I have 0 likes. Um, the only good thing is I have the exact amount of likes that I have people watching. I mean 0. I mean that's the goal. That's the only good thing is I have the exact amount of likes that I have watchers, viewers. So that's good. I don't know. As soon as I get off here, I'll have people checking in on it, watching it. I don't know, man. When I was like before I started streaming, I was always up late, watch all by half the night watching. And man, if somebody like me was live, I would have been right there. I would have been watching. I've been right there watching it. And it's like I don't know. I mean, unless it's because it's me and I pulled up YouTube, but like I'm the first one on there when I pulled up. So I don't know if I thought maybe I was hidden, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just on there because it's my YouTube. But is I don't know anybody out there like? And then there was just somebody came in and went back out. Well, at least I'm getting views. However, 20 seconds at a time is going to take a long time to get to my 4,000 watch hours. But maybe someday. I'll just keep at it. You know, it's one of those things where my mama taught me to never give up. So I won't give up until I get my 4,000. I'm going to get my 4,000 hours. I've got 225. That means I've only got 3,775 hours left. I can do it. I can do it. The other thing is, I guess, I understand is that, you know, sometimes I do feel like I talk kind of fast, which I probably get that from watching Lucy because I gotta be careful how I say that because I have a dog named Lucy, and every time I say the name, she comes running. But so anyway, anytime I watch her, she talks like a mile a minute, so it makes me feel good about the speed that I talk because I feel like I talk kind of fast, and sometimes my words don't come out as smooth and textured as I would like them to. But as you can tell, I'm just rambling, and that's because I really enjoy doing this. I was hoping that maybe somebody would come in. I would love to converse with somebody. We're talking about Doge tonight and about how it's coiling up and getting ready to explode. Um, and somebody else just jumped in and jumped out. And it's probably because there's nobody watching. It's probably why. I mean, it's one of those things where, like I know in the poker world, if you have 8 guys playing, then somebody will sit down and play in a game. But if you got one guy sitting at the table, then nobody sits down. I think it's probably the same thing. I think it's the same strategy. I'm guessing. So somehow I need to come up with a way to get like people in here, so other people come in here. If that makes sense. But I'm guessing that's part of the deal. It's like poker. Nobody wants to sit at an empty table, but everybody wants to sit at a pool table. So if I had 1,000 views, if I had 100 people viewing right now, then I would probably have some more views, I'm guessing. But I don't. So I don't know. I'm not sure what else to do. I'm about out on Doge, or about out on my information on Doge. I've already talked about Doge and Elon's tweet about. Let me check real quick, make sure Elon hasn't tweeted anything else exciting about DogeCoin. Uh, Elon Musk. He did on Twitter. He changed his profile picture, which is like, I don't know what the heck it is. Actually, it looks like a. Oh, if you click on it, you can see it's a spaceship. It almost looked like a submarine at first. But it's not. It's a spaceship. So I've been gone here for real close to an hour now, just rambling. So I guess I'm just gonna head out, and we'll try again someday. And maybe eventually I'll start to get some followers. I think one of my main problems is I keep saying I'm doing it too late in the day. I need to start earlier in the day. I really think that's it. So, anyways, guys, I love you, and much love. And I'm gonna sign out with just remember, there's no I in crypto. If we all work together, we can go to the moon together. Peace.